everyone. So one thing you're going to find is I love teaching math. It's probably one of my favorite things to teach. And what better way to learn math and have fun at the same time is playing games. So I'm going to teach you one of the games that we're going to use all year long this year, and that is multiplication board. So what you're going to need is you're going to need a deck of cards. So go grab that bag that you picked up of materials, and you should have a deck of cards in there. Or if you have another one at home that you love to use, go ahead and grab that. Now you're going to also need a partner. This game is really for fourth graders and up. So if you have an older sibling that's taking a break or not doing anything right now, go see if you can ask them if they can play multiplication board with you. Or if mom or dad's not busy right now, grandma, grandpa, anybody who's at home. But if you're like me, everybody's busy at my house. There's nobody here that's able to play with me. So you know what you can do? You can grab your pets. If your dog can sit there and play with you. I have a fish, so he's not the best. But instead, what you can do is you can grab a stuffed animal or a friend. So everybody say hi to Mr. Nomi. Mr. Nomi's going to be my partner today. So we're going to show you how to play multiplication war. So go grab those cards, and I'll show you how it's done. All right, so the first thing you're going to do is you're going to pull out your deck of cards, and you're going to take out all the face cards. So face cards are your jokers, your kings, your queens, and your jacks. Make sure you keep the aces, though. The aces are going to stay in your big pile. So go ahead and take those face cards out and put them off to the side because you don't need those. Now what you're going to do is you're going to shuffle your cards and just kind of do the best that you can. Hopefully by the end of this year, you guys will be really, really good at shuffling. Just takes a little bit of practice, that's all. So go ahead and shuffle your cards and then put them right in the middle between you and your partner. So what you're going to do is you're going to pick two cards. So there's mine. And it's okay. You can see them and you can show your partner. It doesn't really matter. And your partner's going to pick two cards. So I've got two over here for Mr. Nomi. So what you're going to do is you're going to multiply these two numbers together. So you're going to say 2 times 5 is 10. Mr. Nomi, what do you have? Well, he's got 9 times 2, which is 18. So who has the bigger product? Who's got the bigger answer? It's Mr. Nomi. Nice job. I'd give you a high five, but you know, he doesn't have arms. So that means he gets all the cards. And he's going to put them in a pile kind of over here off to the side. We're going to keep going. So I'm going to pick 2. He's going to pick 2. If you get an ace is a 1. Yeah, that's crazy, right? Aces are usually really high numbers, not multiplication more. So Mr. Nomi has 1 times 4, which is 4. And I have 8 times 7, which is 56. So whose product is bigger? Yeah, it's mine. Woohoo! I finally get some cards. So what you're going to do is you're going to go through your whole deck. So I'm going to kind of fast forward here and show you how that's done. All right, we're down to our last few cards here. So I have 5 times 2, which is 10. Mr. Nomi has 8 times 5, which is 40. Whose is bigger? Yeah, it's yours. Again, take a look at his pile. He's got a massive pile. I got this teeny tiny one. So now that all the cards have been dealt, you can either stop here and count how many cards you have. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I can tell you Mr. Nomi over here has way more than 8. Creamed me today. So you can either stop there and say, okay, that's round 1. Let's play another round because obviously Mr. Nomi won the first time. Or if you want, you can keep your decks kind of like in regular war and you can flip the next 2 over. He can flip his next 2 and then we can keep going. So 2 options that you have when you're done, what you want to do. You can either keep the cards that you have or count them all up. Whoever has the bigger amount wins that round and then you shuffle them all back up again. Now you may be wondering, well, Miss Mobile, what happens if you have a tie? And yeah, it does happen. So let's say we were to have a tie. So here we go. Mr. Nomi's got 9 times 2, which is 18. And here we go. I have 6 times 3 in this case, which is also 18. So what happens is we take those cards because they're the same and we slide them up to the top. Mr. Nomi's going to pick 2 more. I'm going to pick 2 more. And whoever has the highest out of the next 2 wins all of them. So let's see. He's got 8 times 5 again, which is 40. I've got 6 times 10, which is 60, which means I get all the cards. Yep, I get the ones that we had in the tie and those ones too. So ties, you can get a lot of cards. All right. If you have any questions about this game, let me know. But it's just like regular war, except you flip 2 cards over and multiply them together. And whoever has the highest product wins that round. And when all the cards are done, you can either count them up or keep going until nobody has any, or one person has no cards left. All right. Have some fun today. We'll play again, Mr. Nomi.